Gordon Dial's made just one change to that side. Keith Hogg's on the bench, and in a more positive move, Frenchman Laurent Dejapo gets his chance. Heel partner Ian Ferguson up front, whose 4 goals in this competition have helped Ayr's progress to the last 8. Ferguson's back at the ground where he kicked off his professional career, and he'll be eager to impress. The referee is Stuart Dougal. Another full house inside Tynecastle as Ayr United kick off this 3rd ever meeting in the Tennent's Scottish Cup between the two sides. Hearts have won the 2 previous occasions. The first was back in 1974, and Jim Jeffries, the current manager, played in both Hearts teams when they won through in a replay at Somerset Park. But it's Ayr United here at Tynecastle and looking to impress, and they immediately are on the offensive. John Robertson with a throw. That's cleared by David Weir. And now a first touch for Jim Hamilton. That was well cut out by Paul Agnew. And that's safely through to Gilles Rousset. A comfortable header away there by Derek Anderson, but Hearts have it again, only to give it away. Hamilton with a flick there, looking for Flogel. But Finn Bogason off his line quickly. A very impressive match against Kilmarnock in the last round. And Ken Ferguson beats his man in the air this time. And Naismith back to Rousset. And that's a poor kick out by the French goalkeeper. Hearts give away possession. David Weir with the ball drifting forward there, looking for the head of Hamilton, who wins it. So far, he hasn't been able to connect with either Cameron coming through or with Thomas Flogel. But Jim Hamilton in great form at the moment, and always a danger to opposing defences. Well won by Ferguson. Gordon Burns plays it through. Jim Dick with a chance. That was a great save by Rousset. And another effort there coming in off the post from Laurent Dejapo. And Ayr United, who have made a good start to this match, could easily have gone ahead. The ball played through there by Burns. Dick's first effort was blocked, and Dejapo so unlucky with a rebound. Hamilton is Fulton on the outside, and he finds him. The tackle from behind there by Gordon Burns, and that will be a free kick. He got away from Burns, and there was no question that had to be a free kick for Hearts. Finn Bogason directs the wall, and Ayr United know this could be very dangerous indeed. Steve Fulton so precise normally with the left foot. It's going to Hamilton at the far post. Takes his time, takes the deflection. Finn Bogason knocks it away. And eventually whacked out by Derek Anderson, only to Cameron. Now the chance for Paul Ritchie, and Ritchie has hammered that one into the roof of the net. Hearts 1-0 up after 8 minutes. The first goal of the season for the Hearts defender. There was a real scramble in the Ayr United defence. Finn Bogason had made the save initially, and when the ball was played back in, it was poor marking. Paul Ritchie showed composure, and that's a great finish. Ritchie hammering it into the net, and Hearts have the advantage. Burns running into trouble there, and he may be punished for it. McCann with a header, the chance for Hamilton, and just a bit too much on the line. There was a real opportunity, a good header in by McCann, and Hamilton couldn't quite get over it. Again, Paul Ritchie getting the better of Ian Ferguson. That's a change from the opening exchanges when Ferguson was dominant in the first 5 or 6 minutes. And now trainer for Ayr United. Burns trying to find Robertson. He did well. And he's got support. Bowman cut out on the 6-yard line by David Weir. And a good ball again for Flugel to chase. He'll need support in the middle. And he can't get past the first man. Steve Fulton, acres of space down this left touchline for Naismith. Well, it looked to be a decent cross, but couldn't find a Hearts head. They still have possession, though, in the shape of Steve Fulton. Naismith, good cross again! 2-0 for Hearts. Thomas Flugel with a header. It's the 7th goal of the season for the Austrian. And it all came from the cross by Gary Naismith to the far post, and a simple header past the goalkeeper. Another searching ball in. He certainly made it look simple. It was well directed into the corner, and Flugel and Hearts celebrate. Fulton again takes his time, and then threads the ball for Cameron. Again, danger for Ayr. Flugel with the overhead kick. And Finn Borgeson had to watch it all the way. Well, Flugel, certainly the sort of player who seems to thrive in confidence. He scored the goal just a couple of minutes earlier, and that was a spectacular effort. Dick for Ferguson. Robertson. Bowman with a cross, looking for Dick. He gets a header in, now Ferguson! And Ayr United have pulled the goal back within a couple of minutes. And it's Ian Ferguson's 5th goal in the Cup this season. Bowman with the original ball in. Jim Dick headed it back, and that's a good header by Ian Ferguson. Dick saw Ferguson in the middle, and he placed the header well wide of Rousset. Here have to build again. Hearts win it, and now Flugel, the chance to free Colin Cameron. A driving run by the midfielder, but a good tackle by Andy Millen. Hearts still have it. Gary Locke looking for Hamilton. And McCann beaten there. And eventually, Derek Anderson scrambles it away, and there was an incident off the ball there. And there could be trouble for Derek Anderson. Anderson and Hamilton are both injured. It certainly seemed to me that Derek Anderson took a kick at Jim Hamilton as the pair lay on the turf. Anderson's up on his feet, and no surprise, the red card is out. Anderson clearly took a kick at Jim Hamilton, and Ayr United are down to 10 men. Andy Millen argues the case, but in reality, there can be little case for Derek Anderson to remain on the pitch. Gordon Dalziel is now going to have to rejig his side once again. He already lost Laurent Dejapo after just 10 minutes injured. And Ayr United have all to do, 10 men against 11. Fulton waits, and then finds McCann. McCann has it again, and down he goes. A tackle there by John Robertson. The pair have been involved in a couple of incidents, but Stuart Dougal saw nothing wrong there. And forward come Ayr. Good covering by Paul Ritchie as Ian Ferguson tried to break through. They're locked to Naismith. Fulton, good turn inside. And now forward for Cameron. Cameron must score. Well, he didn't show any composure there. Finn Bogerson stood up to him. But Colin Cameron knows that Hearts should have been 3-1 ahead. And Stuart Dougal brings the first half to an end. Paul Ritchie fired Hearts ahead after 9 minutes. And that lead was doubled when Thomas Flogel dived in just 7 minutes later. Ayr United hit back through Ian Ferguson, and all that after Laurent Dejapo had hit the post for Ayr United after just 5 minutes. There's been plenty to thrill the 17,000 crowd here at Tynecastle. And the half-time scoreline: Hearts 2, Ayr United 1. No changes as Hearts get the second half underway. And Gary Naismith, who saw an awful lot of the ball in the first half, immediately in possession. Back to Finn Bogerson. And Ayr United with just 10 men following the sending off of Derek Anderson. They've got to feel they're up against it in the second half. They've shown battling qualities throughout this competition. They're required to do so again in this second half. Hearts build again from deep. Stevie Fulton coming forward, looking to step it up just a little. Cameron plays it on to Hamilton. McCann goes down the outside. Now the chance for Hearts. It's cut back just a little too far. Flogel with the overhead kick. But he could never get over the top of it. But it was a much pacier Hearts build-up this time. McCann got to the byline. Flogel couldn't keep the ball down. Fulton about to be closed down by Gordon Burns. Got the challenge. Salvatore. David Weir winding it up. And there was plenty of power in the effort, but he just couldn't keep it below the crossbar. Seen plenty of long-range efforts from Hearts in this match, but none of them have troubled Finn Bogerson. Chance now. Burns trying to play it out to the touchline. Agnew does now, but Paul Ritchie steps in. And Hearts through Neil McCann. He's not that one past trainer, giving himself a lot to do. He gets there. It's a decent cross. Flogel knocks it back. Hamilton battling away there. The ball wouldn't come free, but it does for Steve Fulton. And Hearts go 3-1 ahead. It all began through Neil McCann. There was a good cross which Flogel knocked back. Hamilton couldn't quite get the ball free, but Steve Fulton, surprisingly with his right foot, drove it into the net. It was all about the pace of Neil McCann, and Steve Fulton eventually got the chance to hammer home his 6th goal of the season. And it's a long way back for the 10 men of Ayr United. But they'll keep trying, there's no question about that. That's a good run, all the way through by John Robertson. Still has it. And now the chance, well, he couldn't quite get over it, Jim Dick. And Neil McCann, again, bursting away for Hearts. Cameron closed down by Andy Millen. John Traynor on Millen, plays along the back. Agnew now. Gordon Burns, again a good run. Ferguson goes after it. Jim Dick with a cross. Gary Bowman is being forced back. Good tackling, good covering back there all the way by Thomas Flogel. Jim Jeffries surely confident now that his side are through to the semi-finals. Cameron, it's a dangerous position. Kitonga makes the run, And within 60 seconds of entering the fray, Jose Katongo almost made it 4-1. Colin Cameron with that ball in, which almost gave Jose Katongo the dream start. Finn Bogason dealt with it well. Naismith with the ball looking for McCann. It was read by Robertson. Hamilton collects for Hearts. Andy Millen gives it away. Now McCann. Well, Katongo was ready to pounce. In the end, it was neither a shot nor a cross. Hamilton played it in. It was a poor clearance by Andy Millen. And McCann didn't quite connect properly. And again, Ayr escape. Jim Dick lays it off nicely there. Hogg tries to get the cross in, and that's blocked by Naismith. So a chance perhaps for Ayr to put a little pressure on, late on. As Paul Bonner whips in this corner. John Traynor got his head to it, and Ian Ferguson just inches away from stabbing that one in. It was a good corner whipped in. John Traynor nodded it goalwards, and Ian Ferguson agonisingly just missing out. Good play. Fulton has the opening. He finds Grant Murray. Who's well headed away by Traynor, only as far as Gary Locke. And it almost caused, but it has caused a real problem for Finn Bogason, and Jim Hamilton has pushed Hearts 4-1 ahead. Big smile in the face of Jim Hamilton, and it really was a nightmare for the Ayr United goalkeeper. There seemed no real danger. The ball headed out to Gary Locke. Finn Bogason, well, he ended up juggling that one all over the place. Eventually it was his back heeler which teed the ball up for Hamilton. Grant Murray it was with a cross. You really must feel for Christian Finn Bogason, who looked to have it under control, and that's Jim Hamilton's 14th goal of the season. Good battling play. And that was nice by Jim Hamilton. Now Katongo! Well, had that found the net, they would have brought the house down. Jim Hamilton, the provider. This time it was great skill by the striker. Katongo flying through the air. It was never going to be a goal. Millen with time to play it forward. And now Jim Dick. And Stuart Dougal calls a halt to proceedings. Hearts are through. It was Steve Fulton who blasted in their third goal with his right foot. That 20 minutes into the second half. And then late on, Jim Hamilton confirmed the victory after a dreadful mistake by Christian Finn Bogason. All in all, Hearts had plenty of the ball. They were comfortable winners on the day. And the Ayr United players take the applause of their fans, the Hearts fans, troop out of the stadium, knowing that once again they've seen a job well done by their favourites. The final score, Hearts 4, Ayr United 1.